What's up, guys? In this video I'm going to be showing you how Market Cipher predicted the last major Bitcoin dump we had. But first we need to go back and go over what a blood diamond is. So this is from a tutorial book that is on the Market Cipher website. If you go to the Market Cipher website, you click on the tutorial sections at the very top. There's a little e-booklet just going over all the indications that are in Market Cipher. But this indication is on Market Cipher A, and what it is it's a red X, which is another indication on Market Cipher A, filled with a red diamond, which is another indication on Market Cipher A. Both the red X and the red diamond are bearish indicators, and when they get filled with one another and happen at the same time, a blood diamond will print, and this is a super bearish indication. So this indication is best on the 1 hour and above time frames. That's where you'll get the most accuracy out of it. I've seen it work on lower time frames. It does have value behind it on lower time frames, but let's go to the chart and show exactly what I'm talking about. So on the Bitcoin chart, we are on the 1 hour time frame. We are using Heikin candles. We got Market Cipher A and Market Cipher B pulled up. We are going to be looking at this section right around here, this dump, and then also this on Market Cipher B. We'll talk about that later, but first we're going to be talking about this Market Cipher A section. Let me get rid of this drawing. Oops. Okay, so, and specifically we're going to look at this right here. We have 3 blood diamonds being printed in consecutive fashion. Pretty much not at the same time. I think this was over a period of like 19 hours, 20 hours. That seems like a long time, but patience is a virtue, and patience is your best friend when you're trading. Again, this is not financial advice. Do your own research, all that stuff. This is for educational and informational purposes only. But so we're looking at these 3 blood diamonds happening in consecutive fashion, and we can see even when each one of these blood diamonds prints and confirms, we do get a pretty decent move. So this 0.7, if you would have got in earlier right when the blood diamond was happening, it would have been closer to like a 1% move. Again, this one 0.6%, not bad. But then on the 3rd blood diamond, let me get this so I can actually measure it. On this 3rd blood diamond right here, say you waited for confirmation, you got in on this 2nd candle, boom, 5.7%. And say you even got in right when you saw the blood diamond happening, which usually you probably want to wait for confirmation, but if you did, that would have been a 6.2% move. That's a pretty significant dump right there. So that's the first part of this video, is Market Cipher A. These blood diamonds, they are awesome indications, especially on the 1 hour and above time frames. And the fact that we saw 3 of these things happen in consecutive fashion, that's just like a warning. It's like something's going on. There's a good chance there's going to be a dump happening. And then also, if you would have mixed that with, if we come down here and look at Market Cipher B, we see momentum is decreasing over time, and then we also see money flow. It is decreasing over time. And this is like the basic strategy of Market Cipher B, is if you see multiple things heading downward over time, there's a good chance that something's going to happen, like a move is going to happen, whether that's money flows coming, money flows coming up and momentum's coming up, or momentum's coming down and money flow is coming down. If you see those things happening, there's a good indication to look out, keep an eye on the charts, and see what's happening. So if you would have mixed the blood diamonds, 3 consecutive beautiful blood diamonds happening, and then also you see that momentum is coming down over time, money flow is coming down over time, I'd say you definitely could have entered early, up around, let's say, 3/4 of this wave. I'm not going to measure the whole wave. You might have been able to enter around here. Let's say I probably would have waited until you saw this first blood diamond happen. This right here, this red dot on the momentum, this momentum cross, that would have probably been a good entry. But say you saw all these things, you saw your indications are stacking up, pointing in one direction, and say you would have put, let's start with like a smaller number. Let's say you would have put $1,000 on that trade at 5x leverage, and 5x is completely, I want to call it safe, because using leverage does have risk with it. And always do your own technical analysis, do your own kind of stuff. This is for informational and educational purposes only. This is not financial advice at all, but I just kind of want to get an idea for myself. So if I would have had, I wasn't in a trade. I mean, I wish I was, but I just wasn't looking at the charts or anything. But let's say, let's round down to like a 6% move. Let's say you got in and you were able to get 6%. So if you would have had $1,000 at 5x leverage, that means instead of making 6% on your money, you would have made 30. You would have made 30%. So then 30% of $1,000 is $300. You would have made $300 within 13 to 14 hours. That's not bad. And I mean, extra income. So if we increase it, let's go to like $5,000. Let's say you would have had $5,000 on that trade at 5x leverage. 30, that would have made it a 30% move. 30% of 5,000, that's around $1,500. So you would have made around $1,500 within 13 hours. That's like $100 an hour. That's pretty good. And again, this is not financial advice by any means. It's educational and informational only. But if you see things lining up like this, if you see multiple blood diamonds happening in consecutive fashion, and you see your other indications on Market Cipher B, you see momentum decreasing, you see momentum is decreasing over time along with money flow, those are big indications for a potential move to happen. And those are just probabilities being stacked in your favor of a trade going in your way. So there's one more thing I wanted to kind of show in this video. If you go back to the video that I made about Market Cipher B, just talking about it in general, I think it was around February 20th, we had the same thing happen with these blood diamonds. We had like 3 happen in a row. So like, this is a big indication. Like, if you have 3 blood diamonds happening in consecutive fashion, that's just warning. Warning. Market is probably going to go down. The price is probably going to decrease. So I'm actually going to go back and show you. It happened around February 20th. I circled it earlier. If you go back to my video, you can actually see it. But let's see. So right now I'm on Heiken candles, and it's this area. So we only had 1 blood diamond confirm on Heiken candles, but this even turned out to be a good move. Like, this blood diamond is a very strong indication. This was like 5%. 5% move. That's pretty good. But if we switch to regular candles and we go back to where we just were and we enhance right here, we see the same thing that we were just looking at. We see 3 beautiful blood diamonds happening in consecutive fashion. Like, you could have entered on this blood diamond and got a good 1% at 5x leverage. That would have been a 7% move, which is pretty good. That's not bad at all. But just to show, like, these blood diamonds are very strong indications. And I mean, even if you looked at Market Cipher B, we see money flow right here is deep in the red, very deep. And then we got even right here, if you wanted to enter right here on this blood diamond, you saw this trigger wave right here with a red dot, which is a momentum cross. You could have entered in there. You say you entered in here, you held it all the way down to here. You would have been holding that trade a little bit longer, but I mean, you would have made a good 5% if you weren't using any leverage. Say you used 5x leverage, that would have been a 25% move, which is pretty good. 25% of, let's say you had $2,000 on that trade. Times that, or let's see, 25% of $2,000, $500. That's not bad. Pretty decent. It just goes to show, I mean, you can make money trading. Like, if you manage your risk, you stack the indications in your favor, you have some patience, you do your research and everything, you can make good money from this. And as always, this is not financial advice. This is for educational and informational purposes only. I'm trying to teach you how to use Market Cipher in an awesome manner and how you can potentially make some money using it. So thanks for watching this video. Make sure to give it a like, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. Let me know what I can do better. Leave a comment letting me know what I did good, what I did bad. But thank you for watching the video. Check out my other videos, subscribe to the channel, leave this video a like. If you do want Market Cipher for yourself, make sure to check out the link in my description. If you click it, it'll take you right to the website where you can get Market Cipher for yourself. Try it out for yourself. Do your own kind of research with it. Don't base your decisions off of anybody else's. Make your own decisions. Be your own person. But thanks for watching. Check out my other videos, and I'll see you next time. Peace.